At Leaf Festival, 3 generations of families gather for a world music and culture festival unlike any other. Upon these 500 plus acres of land, families gather from all throughout the world to experience world traditions, artistic creations, music, and so much more. It is our role as staff members to be leaders of this community, not only serving in the different places that are our particular jobs, but to stand up as community engagement leaders, to represent the heart and spirit of what we're trying to create out here. A world where everyone's welcome, a place where everyone could feel like this is their home. And first and foremost, everyone could turn to their family on the left and right hand side and say, you're a part of my community and I care for you. So we're happy here to stand up as Leaf representatives and carry the spirit on and off the stage during the day and in the evenings. And remember, as long as you have your Leaf shirt on, people will look to you for guidance, for leadership. They will look to you for a person that cares, that can assist them with challenges, that could answer them questions. So always make sure that you're being accountable, responsible, and working your very best to be an honest representative of Leaf culture.
Hi, we're here today to talk about your staff contracts. Your staff contracts are going to come to you via email. All you need to do is click on the link, copy and paste your staff ID number into the contract itself, and sign at the bottom. It's simple as that. Within your staff bag, you're going to find your staff badge. This staff badge is to be worn on your person at all times. It will also include 6 meals and 6 drinks. If you flip your badge over, you will note emergency contact information, what to do in emergency, and walkie channels. This is a great addition. Eden Hall is one of our partners that feeds us a lot of wonderful food. Hours of operation are also noted. Also in your bag, you will find your parking pass. This is assigned specifically to you. Please do not share this with anyone and place it in your rear view mirror. It will have your name and phone number listed on the pass itself. Also within your bag, you will find your staff t-shirt. This t-shirt is required to be worn on Friday. We do request that you wear any other Leaf shirt that you have available in your closet on all the other days.
Leaf Schools and Streets cultural arts programs use the arts to bridge cultures and create life-affirming, community-building experiences, empowering our youth to become global citizens, leaders, and agents of positive change. For Leaf Schools and Streets youth, performing alongside their teaching artists on stage at Leaf Festival is a one-of-a-kind opportunity to be valued by their community and build self-esteem and self-power, all while immersing in global cultures.
What? The journey at Leaf Festival for our youth performers, our community partners, our families, and other local youth begins at our check-in. Check-in happens at the Owen Pool lot, and we welcome in students from all across Buncombe County to perform on stage with their visiting teaching artists as well as their resident teaching artist at Festival. It is a one-of-a-kind opportunity that they have to perform and to be empowered to be the next generation of artists, musicians, and young community leaders.
At Festival, you'll see our U-Leaf. It's our mobile stage. Here, it will be in the Family Adventure Village, and it's called the Sunshine Stage.
Emergence is the electronic music experience at Leaf Festival. We're here for 3 power-packed days with reflective activities, games, and music, workshops, and a team dance party. We are bridging the gap between analog and digital music for the next 20 years of Leaf.
International is dedicated to cultural preservation, the fostering of global citizenship, and supporting culture keepers to teach local youth their traditional art forms. Every year, youth and culture keepers from 2 of our 10 Leaf International countries come here to Asheville, North Carolina to provide cultural exchanges to youth all over Buncombe County. You can know more about culture keepers and our Leaf International programs at the Global Outpost.
Hello, these are what your walkies will look like for festival. There are about 5 basic parts. You have your walkie, there's a battery on the back, your charger, your plug, and your extra battery. Please keep these plugged in so when you need an extra battery, it will be available to you. This is the setup that you will need during festival. If you need to call someone, for example, if I needed to call production, I would say, Elena to production, and then they would respond and we could have a conversation. Please use channel 2 for any longer conversations. If you forget which channel you're looking for, they're on the back of your badge. There are 71 walkies on site, so not everyone has one. Please be extra careful with them. We do rent them, and they will be returned at the staff event on Sunday, or you can return them on Monday morning to the Meadows office. Hello, this is what your golf carts at festival will look like. If there's a 6-seater like this is a Zoom shuttle. Most of them are 4-seaters or 2-seaters with a bucket, depending on your function. Each cart is labeled on the steering wheel and on the front window with your number, your name, and where it's supposed to be parked at night, and if you're supposed to be sharing it with anyone, the hours that is supposed to be happening. These are gas-powered carts, keep that in mind. You can refill the gas up at the Garrett, and production can help you with that. You can call production on the walkie and they can come up and meet you. We ask that if you're going to leave your cart somewhere, you park it off the road. Make sure to take the key out with you and put it around your neck so you won't lose it. Please drive slow. Try not to kick up a lot of dust and be courteous of everybody around you.
As a LEAF staff member, you may occasionally find yourself in situations that could be described as an emergency. The single most important thing to do when finding yourself in that type of situation is to remain calm. Remember, the LEAFers around you are looking towards a staff member to lead them in these situations. They will feed off of your energy. Remain calm, assess the situation. Your next step is to immediately attempt to contact the FAST team. They are our first responders in all emergency situations. If you possess a walkie, calmly go over to the emergency channel, wait to pause and make sure there's not other talk happening, call emergency and report your location and situation. If you do not have a walkie, attempt to quickly find another staff member who does. If you have a working cell phone, attempt to call. Their number for emergency will be found on the back of your badge. Third, if you do not have means of contact in that way, look immediately around for a FAST team shirt. They will be labeled and logoed, or go to one of the core positions such as the volunteer station where you know there'll be a walkie in hand. Third, while waiting for the first FAST team to respond, whether first aid or security, this is a great time to get some information about the incident or to get some information about the people involved. Or if you yourself actually witnessed an emergency, take notes. We may need those at a later time to put back together what happened. As soon as the FAST team arrives, try to relay information to them, what you know about the situation as quickly and as calmly as possible, and then the FAST team will resolve the situation. No LEAF staff member should ever contact emergency services outside of our FAST team first without contacting the FAST team. That means ambulance, police, and fire. We always attempt to pass those calls through our FAST team. Again, remember, the single most important thing you can do in any emergency situation is to remain calm. As a family-friendly festival, there are a lot of children at LEAF, and they do occasionally get separated from their parents. If a parent contacts you reporting that they have lost their child, there's a few steps you need to do to help assist in that problem. The very first thing you want to do is contact the FAST team. Let them know your and the parent location. Once you've made contact with the FAST team, ask the parent to remain with you until the FAST team can come to your location. The FAST team will then gather information from the parent, as much as they possibly can, description of the child involved, the last scene, campground, style of clothes, and most importantly, the shoes that they're wearing. Once the description has been passed on to FAST team, they will make calls out on the pertinent channels to the rest of the staff. If you are able to, and you hear if an emergency child loss situation come across your radio, take a look around, listen to the information they give you on the radio, including those shoes descriptions, and try to find the child on your own. If you find the child, the very first thing you also want to do is call back to the FAST team. They will then bring the parent and the child together. second situation you may find yourself in with parents and children at Leaf is a situation where you have a child who has lost his parents. We can resolve this situation first and foremost by escorting the child to the first aid station. Do not direct the child to go on their own. The child must be escorted by a Leaf staff member to the first aid station. Once the child is at first aid, the first aid crew will contact through the rest of the FAST team and begin the search for the parents, trying to get as much information from the child as we possibly can, such as where they are camping, what their parents look like, do they know how to contact their parents by a phone. But remember, the first thing to do is to bring the child to the first aid station. The child may be scared, they may be alone, so again, like in any emergency situation, it's really important that you remain calm.
Leaf members are a community of individuals who support cultural arts education. 100% of membership dues go to support Leaf Schools and Streets and Leaf International. You can sign up for membership at the Leaf Global Outpost, and I want to remind each of you that you're ambassadors for Leaf. So when you're out there at the festival, make sure to talk about membership, become a member yourself, and really just direct people to the Global Outpost, because that is the fuel for our programs.
At Leaf Festival, we have 6 dynamic stages which feature a wide array of music from all around the world. First and foremost, our main stage is at Lakeside. Right upon the beautiful Lake Eden Lake, we have artists and performers that are performing all throughout the country that are now coming here to Lake Eden. We average 2,000 to 3,000 people out on that stage, and we also have a crew of 15 that are working the stage and providing hospitality in the green room behind. If you ever have any questions, feel free to go grab a stage manager, and also there's security stationed at both sides and behind the stage at all times. Our second stage is Eden Hall, stationed in one of the historical Black Mountain College buildings at the corner of Lake Eden. This stage fits about 600 to 800 people, depending on whether it's seated or standing. It also has our kitchen and main commissary there that serves meals throughout the day. That stage also features our late night scene, which goes until about 3:30 a.m. in the morning. We have stage staff located there, stage technicians that are running the sound, and also a continuous run of volunteers and security that are also able to assist you as you need. Our third stage is the historical Black Mountain Barn, located on the top of the grounds. This is a more intimate venue where we play a lot of our folk, Americana, bluegrass, and world music. Fits about 150 people in there, seated or standing. As of 8 o'clock at night on both Friday and Saturday, we also keep a line at the door there with security letting one person in at a time for safety. But if anybody wants to go up to the barn, also advise that they can get shuttles at the Zoom station to make it up there to help for easier access. Right down by the lake, we have our Jam Tavern. This is our home to most old-time Celtic music, as well as workshops that go throughout the weekend, and master classes. It runs till about 12 o'clock in the evening, and is the main thoroughfare leading down to the lakeside stage. Right behind me up here is the Sunshine Village. We have our Magic Love Bus as the main anchor there, as well as our You Leaf stage. On that stage, we have family and youth programming starting at 9 o'clock in the morning and ending at 7 o'clock at night. Also surrounding the stage is the Sunshine Village, which has workshops as well as a variety of different vendors and family adventure programming throughout the day. Across from the entrance to Meadow Green is our Healing Arts area. At the Healing Arts area, we have our Earth and Sky tent. There we offer a variety of healing arts amenities and modalities throughout the entire day. Check the schedule for different healing arts programmers, where we'll feature between 30 and 40 healing artists each weekend. Brookside Dance Hall is where all the magic happens. Some might say it's the most important spot on the grounds. That's for you, Mike Compton. Every festival, thousands gather at Brookside to participate in contra dance, Cajun dance, swing, hip hop, waltz, and all other types of dance, and it's become a Leaf tradition. Right in the heart of the Leaf Festival grounds is what we call the Ship. Built upon old Black Mountain College architecture, this main piece here in the center of our field is located right behind Lakeside Backstage. Underneath the Ship is our main merchandise area called Leaf Style. On the other side, we have our Performer Lounge, our Press Lounge, and our VIP Lounge. Right outside Eden Hall is what we call the Staff Lounge, also referred to as the Roundhouse. It's a great place to stop by if you haven't had a meal, where they keep a lot of extra food. Also have coffee and teas on hand for staff anytime. Right inside of Gate 2 at the Grey Eagle Lodge is our Performer Lounge. Outside the front is underneath the purple tent is where we have our performer check-in. Inside the Grey Eagle Performer Lounge is where we welcome all the performers there and keep a whole bunch of snacks and amenities for them to share throughout the day. Located at the very top of our grounds is the Dream Lounge, one of our most exciting new installations, right past the barn. At the Dream Lounge, they feature a host of different healing arts activities throughout the day, and then on late Saturday night, we have a secret staff dance party. Make sure to be there.
Thank you all for being part of the Leaf Community Arts Leaf Festival staff. The festival is what brings all our work together. In 1995, Leaf Festival started right here at Lake Eden and Camp Rockmont and has been continuing the tradition for years of family and friends gathering from all over to come create moments of magic. You all as staff are keepers of this tradition, and how you show up for Leaf Festival to do your job, to create the energy, is what continues to hold the spirit and the possibilities and our mission of connecting cultures and creating community through the music and the arts. So really show up ready and with Leaf values of collaboration, you got this attitude, integrity, being mission driven, know what the Leaf mission is, being equitable and knowing that we're on a journey of equity and being really aware of that. And openness, being open to ideas and to collaboration and coming here. And then I got one more, I need a help, Larissa.
That was all of them.
That's all of them. Okay, so those are the Leaf values. Come ready. And also remember, as you are representing Leaf during your festival staffing, that what you say and do here on behalf of Leaf carries forward into the world and into those next possibilities. Thank you. Leaf love.
Thank you.